Okay, I'm testing this goddamn thing since I'm not using Discord. I also forgot to mute my phone. I'm a genius. Okay. Do I hear myself? I can hear the music. Okay, I can hear myself. Oh god, my voice. Okay, Stellaris recording. Let's go. Okay, impromptu solo stream. Mostly because I got free time. So, what are we doing today? We're gonna hate ourselves today because teachers of the Shroud practice. Very good, very incredible. We love to see it, folks. We love to see it. I generally do not care if I get views on this one or not. I'm just doing this one mostly for fun and to practice and cope. So, teachers of the Shroud, we all know it, we all love it. We start with Latent Psionic, which is gonna be good for us. Aquatic, Uncanny Intuition. I might end up replacing Uncanny Intuition and doing something more normal if it doesn't work out, but I want to combine it with Anglers. And Environmentalist to help us rush the Psionic theory tech early on. Egalitarian, because we're gonna be utopian, which also helps Environmentalist. Xenophobe, because we might switch to a phonic civic, which I always forget the name. Where is it? Is the experimental civic? Yes, experimental sentencing. We might switch to this one later. I'm still not sure how it works. Well, scientist as always. Spiritualist because it's a requirement. Xenophobe, egalitarian. Some people were recommending to go militarist. I might try first xenophobe and then militarist. I don't know yet. I should probably go with bioships if I'm being completely honest. I don't think I'm gonna have the eco to make real ships, so bioships it is. I'm using the Montu mod, by the way. It's the only mod I have that changes the game. On my settings are very normal. I don't really care much about the AI, it's mostly me doing the stuff. Nothing really interesting here. Just show the settings. I think these are the Colosseum settings anyways. Transcender or Vitalis? I don't know what that means. Oh, for the government. Oh, wait, no, hold up. I have the wiki open. I completely forgot which one I was gonna do. No, that's actually a really good question. I forgot which government type. Sonic authorities, just 1 second. Transcendent or corporeal? Since we're gonna beat this. Most likely we're gonna be, transcendent. Because I like the leader XP. We're gonna try to get a Master Gunner as well. The job efficiency is nice. I am training to do something with the aura. I've heard a lot of people training to do stuff with aura. I'm very scared of what it can do. Okay, we just leave this on default. This is the Colosseum. Okay, that one doesn't want to go. Sure, it doesn't matter. It's whatever. I'm trying to do something with the aura. Yes, that's... I've heard many people do very funny things with the aura, like having an aura so strong that someone jumps in and the ships just disappear. Or having 2k speed maulers because of the aura. It's incredible. I hate it. Labs, sure. Psionic theory. I think this one. Mind over matter. Transcender for the leader of Vitalis for the telepathy attunement. That is true. I do hate the fact that I'm not gonna have the Psionic choir policy, but I want the XP more than anything. We go Isolationist. I think I can stay in... No, I need to go Consumer Goods because we're gonna go Utopian. Yes, we go Utopian because we need the tech. We're gonna be trying to get this as soon as possible. We're gonna launch these very early. Here we need to buy this. I haven't done this build in a while. I only can't remember what I'm supposed to do. We're gonna start building just some research labs, I guess. I don't really need this yet. I'm gonna disable it, but I'm gonna completely kill the whole theaters. I shall disable it. We have anything better here? I suppose it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna start and do whatever. It's been a long time since I've used bioships. I might not. And I don't really exploring as teachers. I only need my 2-string planets. This is one. I wonder where the other one is. And we are gonna get this in a few months. I suppose I should actually start with mining districts. As you did in your video, wouldn't it be better to switch to science at the beginning? I am doing science. I'm doing science right now instead of Unity because teachers of the Shroud doesn't really care too much about Unity. Especially early on. Ooh, this one's fun. This is... no, it's not. Mining district first, and then we do all the research we want. We're saving this. We are finding this. I'm actually gonna buy some alloys. Traditions, as I suppose we're just gonna do the prosperity 1 click, then discovery 1 click. We do here psionic theory, and then here supremacy. Yes, this 100% has to be a year 30 timing build. Okay, we're gonna do research lab. I'm gonna click that so you don't... actually, no, I should not be clicking this. I want to hire this guy. We wish to learn. Yes, yes. Oh, we slap you here. Ooh, that one's nice. I'm gonna... should I fire you? Probably... yes, I should fire you. To the first tradition, the first tradition is gonna be prosperity. Did I find my second guarantee? It's probably here. Are you gonna go looking here? Year 5, 8, psionic creation to start. I think 8 is fine. Doesn't really matter. I should have erased that before doing it, so I get it back, but whatever. I can leave that for later. It's a tundra. Oh, that's my guaranteed, okay. I want a bit more tech. That's all I need. Tech, tech, tech. It's really weird lately to do tech builds. Do medical buildings give no pop grow or something? Why are they disabled? I just don't really like the job, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, I can have it enabled, but it doesn't really give me anything too interesting. Sure, the amenities are nice, but I'm working to get minimum extra pop growth, but I suppose I can live there. I'm gonna need the pops anyway, so I'm gonna kill all the enforcers though. Uh, I I should try to do the math to see if it's really worth it to leave the medical center on, but I might replace it later anyways. I suppose early on doesn't hurt to have it, mostly for the amenities. Okay, this is the non-adaptive build. Got it, got it. Colony ship. I forgot to do this. Got very distracted. Okay, not doing bad in tech, but it could be better.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
Map the stars. I suppose I could do Veneration of Saints, just for a little extra unity. Even though it's not really required. I want to keep exploring with this guy. I'm actually happy that he's adaptable. We want all the possible XP. Sadly, I will not be using statecraft because statecraft is banned in the Colosseum, and I'm practicing to use this build or something similar for the tournament, and it's also banned in the tournament. So that's sadness. Oh, adaptable. Color ship here. I should not have taken it. Oh well, so whatever. I'm gonna slap that there. If you initially change the agenda for Psionics that change their archives districts to Bayou, you can extract Psionic tradition like the first one using a translator. So you want me to change this to biology? Yes, I know, but I do not want to spend all the minerals for that. I'd rather just slowly grow than to put it all on biology, just for that. This is also why I took Environmentalist. It makes the biology jobs better. So at the same time I keep growing the other techs because I do need it economically. I can't really maintain this economy for forever. We go here. Can I do this? Okay, I can do it. I suppose since we're anglers and we don't really care much about the unity, expand the council. It's underworld. I'm gonna be honest, I'm exploring this in the worst, right? I'm gonna upgrade this only because I want more housing. 35 months, 38. I'm actually gonna increase just a bit the unity. I'm gonna save now this. And I've just realized something. It's a horrible idea to be bioships. They both use society, both teachers of the Shroud, and I mean both psionics and the ships. Oh well, this is the first attempt. It doesn't really matter. I want the Unity. This better be a very good system for an arc furnace. I'm gonna sell energy. I'm actually gonna increase that. I'm gonna ship this here. To fight the border to build this faster because it applies for some godforsaken reason.
Exploration complete.
Okay, now you can do whatever the hell you want. I don't no longer really care. I'm getting a ping. Okay, who's pinging me? What the hell? Okay, it's nothing important in Krill. Where are we in the galaxy? Okay, this guy is here. Okay, time to explore for real, I guess. Crystalline sensors. Hopefully they can give us Unity from the event. Oh, shit, I'm gonna send you here. Curious, I need to ship this here. Wait, if I just go here. 10. Okay, this is really bad. This is, oh god. Not ideal. Maybe the temple is overkill if I'm being completely honest. Just gonna cancel it as whatever. Because the moment we finish this, we can start the ascension and we can immediately select the... What's the name? The cops, but for Psionic. I always forget the name. I'm so bad at this. The telepaths. God damn it! I always forget the name. Okay, this is actually the worst thing that could have happened. The spawning next to the minor warrants. That's horrible luck. Sensors again. Okay, I see an enemy there, so I'm not gonna go there. You move here. I'm finally gonna click here. It's year 5. We're doing fine. How long until we can do this? Still long waits. The colon ship arrived. I forgot to continue doing this. I got distracted. I am very easily distracted, man. I don't know what else to say. Food, I suppose. Now we can click Psionic. Click the Psycorp and click Meditation, and here Psycorps. Okay, we finished the city district. We do for the Psycorp.
Construction complete. Molding the world to our
Ruin Science Nexus, I don't really care. We're not gonna be playing for that long. We're gonna be just starting this year 40 maximum, I think. Depending on how it goes. Psycorp is doing this. Consumer goods is fine. Trade is whatever. Just to continue the trade. I'm gonna start. And I'm gonna upgrade the stations just to get more stuff from space. Because we can, that's something that's allowed. Mind over matter is done. Interesting. I can't recall what the second thing does now. Oh, telepathy. I don't care about telepathy. Huh. Do I want to use this? I kinda just want to stay on 3 planets for all this test, so I can continue testing stuff. I think I remember now why I'm not supposed to do research after that. So you can get sort of distillation. I completely forgot that exists. Here we're gonna start with the Psycorp.
Our knowledge expands.
Blue Protector beam, sure, why not?
Our star chart grows.
Once the Psycorp is done, it's gonna be good. Let's see if they want to talk. They hate me, don't they? Not yet. The moment I ascend, they're gonna hate me forever. This is a chance to learn.
We build.
Sure, I want to make it go faster.
Construction complete.
Now we get more resources from space. I think doing trade hubs might not be the worst idea. Okay, we continue exploring because that's something we're supposed to do. We save the Unity. This continues going up. We have our Psycorp here. Eye for talent. When can we expand the council? It's gonna take us a while. Okay, fun fact. Technically speaking, you don't really need to finish the Psionic tree. That's something that's not a requirement anywhere to get everything you need. You just need to do the Great Awakening. I forgot to activate a mod, I just realized. I think it was that one, I can't recall. I need to check the mods to see if I have it activated. Situation speed, I don't care. This doesn't really give me much of anything either. It's kind of useless to finish this, if I'm being completely honest. There's really no point. You're not even gonna have the pop growth to care about the precise from pops, so it's very useless. But you need to at least do the Great Awakening. Here we're not building anything, so we do a luxury. We slap them all there. We build, we build, we build. Look the Shroud panel, that's decision after reposition. I forgot who to check the Shroud context. Shroud. Oh, okay, yes, we're going down. Yes. Okay, I didn't know you could check that while doing descension. That's a very good tip. Thank you. I need to build one more of this. Your 10 approaches. I think I'm gonna replace this now. Or should I start thinking about replacing it? You're gonna be replaced with the Field Dynamic Center. Okay, what do I want to do in each? Here, I'm gonna do food, of course. But here, do I want more tech? Because here I can do both tech. I mean, here I can do food and alloys. I suppose here I can do tech. Let's start with engineering.
We build.
Okay, I saw,
Construction complete.
where? I don't really care.
Have extended our
Okay, luxury. Then where is it? Where is it? Psycorp. And I have industry. The only for to see what attunement is with chosen. No, okay, that is true, but I have a friend who made a mod that should allow you to see the decisions you... the attunement that each decision gives you. And that was something very useful. I'm gonna remove this. 40... Trust in the corp. I'm gonna remove this. The Great Awakening. Now they shall be latent. I don't really want to finish the Psionic tree. It's not very useful to finish. I might just do this one because I took non-adaptive. That's all. Then just do supremacy. But aside from that, I don't really see why I should. Finished the rest. And I just realized my first research was automation. I should have got for automation. Automation is so useful. Now we click this. Very... You go here. Which one I like? I like this one. So we can slap it here. I'm gonna remove the colonists. We don't really need them. Let's see, let's see. I want to know how many do I actually get. Plus 10%, I don't know if it's that much. I'll just modify this. I don't know if Uncanny Intuition is that good. Especially because I'm not using it for the Minister Seas. Sure, I'm using it for the rest, but I don't think it matters.
another eye has opened.
Was it that one? Yes, we're still down here. I want the head of research to win. Automation. This is actually painful. It's the guy I want to win is still gonna win. Can increase support one more time to ensure it wins. Next month. No, in 2 months. Okay, now we can perform out of Environmentalist. And we go Catholic processing, and we don't have the Unity. Genome mapping, because why not? Roamer. Hold up. Okay, yeah, genome mapping. Build this here. Upgrade this here. I can remove Veneration of Saints now. Map the stars is no longer needed. I was trying to complete Psionic tradition fast for the speed so I can contact the patron. Faster growth tune in for the auras and the building for the telepaths. I mean, this is gonna finish in 3 years, so I don't really think it's that important to speed it up. Now we have enough to get out of Environmentalist. Going to Catholic processing. The first one we need, so I don't forget, is you, silly guy. The second one is this. Then we get research P, then commanding. Okay, so we are gonna be using the +2. Okay, okay. Mineral extraction, I'm gonna make the building here immediately. I loved watching how far that fell off. Cultural. I hate this situation. 23, I'm gonna leave it there for a while. I don't have enough. World splitting. I forgot to research that. This was actually my mistake. I should have gotten the 0 faster. It was done a while ago. Okay, we slap this here. We can leave the mixed industry there. Can remove this.
New horizons upon us. Construction complete.
Actually, what the hell am I doing engineering? No, I should be doing society. Here. Okay, I'm doing this one for the habitability. Don't really care. The 5% doesn't really matter. Can I make you guys happier? Since on the council, giant massacre, nope. Shouldn't the empty shells? Okay, can remove empty shells. Benevolent. I kinda want to keep these guys happier than the Egalitarians, just because they're about the same. Fertility Preacher. Energy. No, you know what? I really need this. I'm not gonna have the pops. I really need this. Doesn't matter if I already did so much of the other one. Did I do the right one? Oh crap, I moved it away. labs, that's important. Yes, that's the one we should click anyways. Disrupt 0. I hate the fact that when you have 0, it goes away. Makes it go slower if you don't remember. We have minerals, continue doing this. We have enough not to care. Okay, kind of want to finish Psionic just because it's 2 more clicks. But at the same time, I don't need to finish Psionic. I'm just gonna start with Supremacy. Actually, no, I'm gonna finish and take the XP here and then do Supremacy. Just because I can finish it faster. So I can take the XP trait here. Oh, where is it? Transcendent Learning. This is the only reason why I'm gonna finish it. So I can get it faster. Can you speed this up? Yes. Psionic Supremacy. Forge World. Let's see how this is going. That seems fine. Build more of that. Delve. It's... oh god. Commute. Actually, no. We first finish that. I want to click on the telepath first. Fun things happening over there. I don't really need to build anything else at the moment. I just need to let it keep growing a bit. Maybe let resource silo in advance. Since it's kind of wrong to leave it without doing anything. Sensors. I suppose exploring more doesn't hurt. Forge World. What is a pop growth here? 1. I should ship pops to the colonies. Where's the option? Resettlement allow. Transcendent Learning. Settle. I'm gonna like transfer 200 each. I'm gonna stop buying this. I'm gonna stop selling this and this. Probably stop buying as well. Let's see what happens with the econo. I should also stop doing this many consumer goods, militarized economy. Yeah, I generally think it was a mistake going for the bioships. I don't really need... I'm lacking a lot on society. That's a very big problem. I'm gonna replace this with this. Okay, oh, how lucky. Oh, that was beautiful indeed. So we're gonna take this, slap the automation there. I'm gonna also slap the automation here. It's gonna be fine, mostly because it's gonna produce trade. And it's gonna kinda pay itself without really paying itself. But we need it, so it's a whatever. This finishes, we start making the communications. You know what, I think for the next attempt, I'm gonna start as an oligarchy and leave Environmentalist until year 20. Mostly because it did help a lot with the society that we need. And if we're not bioships, we don't really need as much society for the ships. I'm gonna click this, but I'm gonna start this. We slap this here, we slap this here. Easy prey. Now we start supremacy, where is it?
The conclave is prepared to convene.
I'm gonna speed this up, we don't really need it to be normal. This is only a practice after all.
Another eye has opened.
I'm gonna slap another automation building here. Okay, that's not that bad. We just continue moving.
Exploration complete.
How much will an automation cost here? 50. We do not have the energy for that. We delve, we commute with it. Overgrown entity. Okay, I'm gonna cancel. Just gonna make research in succession. I don't really care about exploring back. I don't really like this numbers. This is lower than I expected. I'm very unbalanced. Unfortunate. We're gonna slap that there. Actually, I'm gonna make some generator districts and slap a generator there as well. Capacity subsidies. Why are you this way? Retreat. Get that. Honestly, that might be my fault. I was the one who made them hostile. I'm gonna energy. At least until we recuperate. We get more trade. That's gonna help with the energy. We're gonna automate that. It's not gonna be that expensive to sustain, right? I hope, at least. Generic district. This is the one thing I don't like about it, starting with Environmentalist. Afterburners. We need more engineering. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Actually, instead of doing a city district, I can just do this. Much to consider. Oh, they're attacking us. Very fun. I'm gonna move this away. Slap this here. My plan is legitimately just to ignore those guys. I don't think they can hurt us that badly. Pop Grove. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. Okay, they just wanted to punch us once and then leave. Incredible. I love the AI. I'm not gonna... Should I delve yet? I'm gonna delve. Okay, you can get that event without even knowing who the patron is. What the fuck? What? Why is that a thing? This is fine, I don't really care. I do like the more tech though. Okay, we slap an energy grid here, automation building. It is very required. Starhold. I'm generally considering slapping another one here. Energy. Composer. It's powered. Growth pops, that's horrible for us. Do I really care about the Quaff Menace? Like, do I really care about it? Okay, Basic Master of the Shroud for the attunement, Composer Restraints. I don't have enough Zero. Okay, on screen. Keep it to yourselves. If they try to attack me, I'm just gonna tell them no through the console commands. I'm here to practice, not deal with AI. I'm gonna build that and slap. I think I can afford it if I do some shenanigans. Like starting with that. Fine, we're getting food. We click this here, we click this here. Energy grade, okay. Elder rollers. I should probably have that. Okay, ship the sign molar. I'm gonna wait until I can do this. It's probably a horrible idea to do this with alloys, but at the same time, I don't really think you have the economy to deal with it without it. I'm not sure.
Another eye has opened.
Successful delving. I should probably research that now. Delve. Try to commit with it. Research. Which planet? This one? Sure, I suppose that. Inquisitive. Inquisitive 2. Question, apart from the auras and the new weapons, what do you think that Psionic apports to your empire? That's a really good question that I don't know how to answer. I don't really think Psionic does anything good to my empire per se. I just think it's funny to use since no one else is gonna use it. Like, how to explain this? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be the only one doing psionic things on the tournament, so that's why I want to go with psionic to be special and funny. Also, I just realized I do need to research the society one. Wisdom resource. Context, what do I get? Okay, I like this one. I like this one. Tech Ascendancy, it's very late to get this, but it's whatever. So this build has a lot of problems for I can tell. Let's start upgrading this to see if I can fix some of it. That what I was saying is full focus on hours and bomber lighting, don't you can play for the roles. You know what? You're not wrong. What I could do is be funny, replace Supremacy with Unyielding and go EV. And have EV with those weapons. It's not the worst option. It's a option.
Our knowledge expands.
Military buildup. Ooh, arc furnace. Because the one thing I have realized. Okay, what is this guy? Sure, you can come, but I need to know what you do. Huh. Okay, I got the perfect spot for you, I guess. Didn't give a decision or something. This might be easier of a form to market, but it's whatever. You can give me attunement now. Nope, wrong decision. Master of the Shroud. Attunement, composer restraints. To research this. All the Paragons finding things are powerful, yes. They help in the areas they're supposed to help, kind of. There are ones I like more than the others. They're not the worst thing ever. Okay, so notes from this build until now. The economy can sustain bioships, however, it also counteracts the fact of what you want to do with bioships.
A new path lies before us. New truths have been revealed.
Get this. Do I get the upgrade now? Nope. I generally don't know the bioship stacks. That's also something that is cooking me right now.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
But I do think this is horrible. I see why so many players were doing the funny... what's the name? They were using this civic crowdsourcing and the one that goes here. I see why they use that. Why Composer? I like Composer. It's a fun one. It allows me to... Where is it? the Shroud vegetation blockers. Which I'm gonna do after doing this. No elders, I'm gonna slap the food. I'm gonna sell some food, buy more of this. Why are you not? Oh, you're trapped. Incredible. Listening arrays. Halted. Yeah, I think, but if I was alloys, I would have been able to do EV and then like a minor defense with corvettes or something.
Our knowledge expands.
I also forgot to do the tech to be able to do this. Which more telepaths is always good. Didn't I just do a tech? Shrouded vegetation. I forgot what it does, so I'm just gonna do it.
New truths have been revealed.
But you can't get that without the Covenant. Yes, but I want the... What's the name? All the benefits that it gives me. What's her name? Wincha. Can I get you? Cronin? No.
Construction complete.
Chief Presenter. Minister of Defenses, I don't have it in the other ones. Okay, Daily Region is not that bad. Meteor Weavers, that's a tech that you need for bioships. Should probably make... I can fix that later. I'm gonna leave the head of research there so I can continue upgrading this.
Another eye has opened.
The armor. Fun fact, you can change to whispers and then reject your path. Yes, that's the plan. At least theoretically. That helps a lot with that. I'm gonna slap resource silos. Because I don't know what else to put. Ship designer. Elder. Actually, what is the mark of the composer? Region, I don't care. Remove this. Swarm. This. Actually, no. Which one was it that was the good one? The range is 30. Okay, and how much is this for comparison? 20. Okay, so just by range, I should be using this. Okay, this one is 2-4 cooldown. This one has a shorter cooldown. Same accuracy. No tracking though. I think I'm gonna leave it like that and see what does more damage at the end of the day. For the Elder Swarm, yes. Disable. Evasion. Now for this guy, growth. And I still don't get anything for this. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna upgrade this, it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm doing juveniles. I have to mature now. That means I can finally do it. I should probably research this. Sonic R intensification. Master of the Shroud. We can support with 0. It's going down the energy. That is fine. I'm gonna sell some of this. By this time, the galactic market might be up on the game, so that's something to remember. Okay, here I should do this since all the jobs seems to be filled up. And food processing as well. So we're at it. Slap it here. Shrouded vegetation. I love the shrouded vegetation, it's just so fun. What is the normal power fleet on your 30 other players? I can show you saves once we check this one out. Will of the Endless Edict. What is that? Later lifespan, that's completely useless. This is the second level of the fun weapon I'm using. Actually, the Amenities was probably the right choice, but it doesn't really matter, right? Gonna finish upgrading this. You, Weaver, I'm gonna slap you with this here. I'm gonna upgrade this, remove the computer, save. That is the mature. We'll remove this one from that one as well. Save. Oh, by the way, you need to remove the computers from the Weavers or it breaks your entire fleet. It's incredible. Peak paradox coding. Actually, that should be this. Where's the Weaver? I'm gonna upgrade the Weaver and the Weaver alone. That's the only thing that's getting upgraded. The rest can be upgraded by doing other stuff. Juvenile, you get none of this. Oh, they share it. Oh crap. Oh well. Okay, this one in energy is completely killing us. I'm gonna disable it for a while. Now we have enough to continue buying from the Master of the Shroud. Tell us about surrounding auras. Nope. That costs so much more. That is so expensive as well. But I kinda need to. So whatever. I'm gonna leave it there. Unite with this. This is very bad timing. Like horrible timing. They're all juvenile. And they're not gonna be mature until 53 months. And then God knows when they're gonna be. Oh no. Actually not this one. Juvenile. Why are the juveniles so bad? I need to upgrade it. Oh god. Exploration complete. So those go up. Okay. So what can I say? Psionic not good for have a good flavor theory, but you can compensate on aura for something you don't insta die. Yes, I think that's the strat. I think that's the way you're supposed to do it. So I think what I'm gonna try to do is not die and I don't know, I'm really thinking about what this build can do. Because, okay, this fleet being bad was 100% my fault. Now it's kind of better. It's gonna be materials by year 30, but it should be better. If I had EV, I could just slap EV here and here probably and cope with it. Aside from that, yeah, I have a lot improved. This is why I'm practicing before Colo will have free time. I want to turn this on for a minute and see how much this goes up and how much this goes up. To see if it's even worth it to have it on the tech planet. It's not even close to being worth it, what the fuck? Okay, but having it here and here, it's completely worth it in my opinion. But the pop growth of this build is very sad. I think I'm gonna have to change some things from the species traits. Oh no, you should. For the Shroud, they give you a lot on all the contacts. Yeah. Take Master of the Shroud. I wish to commune with other entities. Zero. Try to commune with it. Actually, no, I first want to finish this deck. I keep forgetting. One tech I haven't gotten yet is the upgrade for this. That's something I realize and found it weird, but it's probably a bio ship moment. Delve, must answer. Oh, okay, no, I need the wiki for this one. Hold up. I know. They think it's the top ones? Yes, it's the top ones. Who are we to judge? Where the column? Truth is in the depth below. Transcendent. Was it that one? Transcendent aristocracy? Yes. Up is transfer, bottom is corporeal. Yes, yes. Okay, your 30 numbers are very, very sad. And the moment this upgrades is gonna kill my entire economy. Possible changes we can do. First of all, how much pop growth is... Hold up, I need to check. From Shroud patrons, that's plus 20%. From pop jobs, is this giving growth as well? Or is only this? Medical workers. Why do you have so much specialization on? It's from being corporeal. Okay. I don't know if I like Xenophobe. I know I said I could probably go with experimental, but I don't really have the pops to support experimental. But I can probably go third with vampires and then actually have really good leaders. But I also don't have enough pops for that. Change the tech, change for new worlds. I could do that in the next one. Crowdsourcing. I understand why they go crowdsourcing, but at the same time, I don't want to go crowdsourcing. I might have to because the from factions will be tech, but then I still have not enough tech. And if I wanted to go vampires, I just realized I cannot be egalitarian. And a lot of the initial tech you get is from being utopian. I just realized I never stopped being utopian. That's a mistake. I'm gonna check how much this goes down by not being utopian. Jesus Christ. Okay, yes, it was 100% a mistake. I should not have been utopian for so long. Factions went down, but I don't think it's that important. Minor artifacts, didn't use them, didn't really care. This is Rose funny. I can probably just keep spamming the Shroud vegetation here. How much is Rose producing from this? Not enough. This guy being the chosen of the composer doesn't really give any special benefits. Wait, what are there? 2 molar? Juvenile and mature molars. Okay, they're growing. How long until this? 57 months. So I need to start making the bioships. Year 23 if I want to do bioships. Have the tech. How high is this? It's not really giving that much. Well, I'm gonna retry this. Did you not get the event to Divine? You mean this? The Transcendent Aristocracy? Or the Chosen one? I don't know which event you're talking about. Also 7.9k pops? Jesus Christ, that's so low. The other, the second one you get from the Chosen? No, I didn't get it. I think I can get it within 15 years? I'm not sure though. Okay, I'm gonna load saves. I deleted all my saves, I completely forgot. Do I have year 30 for this? No, I don't. Okay, to convert the Chosen one on later. Teacher's dead. Didn't you hear? Yes, when I heard. That's why I'm trying Teachers. I only play dead builds, as you know. I'm gonna replace Xenophobe for Militarist. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't care. This was supposed to be oligarchic, living environmentalist for longer. So we have this. I can make it sociologist. I just realized I'm not using all the points. Uncanny tuition was kinda meh. I didn't really like it. At the same time, using Mod, I can replace it too. I can go botting, but then I'm stuck. But if I remove this, I free it. I might be able to get this to work if I'm being completely honest. But at that point, I should just slap intelligent. I think this might give better results. And ship sets that the bioships were not good. I'm using society for way too many things at the same time. It's actually cooking me. I'm gonna have like frigates and EV to defend myself. Let me check if I still have the folder without the. Can I tap down? Okay, no, I cannot. Okay, year 30. I'd consider a good build year 30 to have 1k tech, 200 alloys. That's something that other people get. If you have bioships, you can forgive having less. Around 100 should be fine. 75, depending on how much is saved and how much food you have. It's okay, send a description to your Discord to see what I have. I really want to prove Psionic. Okay, Sakuya is scoping on DMs. Sven says that he wants his 1v1. I'm checking on Discord. I'm getting pings in multiple areas. Yes, okay, if you send me stuff on Discord, I don't really mind. Did you consider playing Genesis so you have even more stuff to do with society? I know you're joking, Sven, but it's not a bad idea to go Genesis. The problem is that I don't really have anything to search it with. I need Environmentalist. Do I, though? Do I really need Environmentalist so we get down to it? I can probably make it cope by actually switching the top one to Biology. And then I'd be able to go Genesis. I could also just start with Experimental and see what happens. Because if I start with Experimental, I'll have more tech everywhere. But I don't think I have enough pups to actually care about this. I think Experimental works better if you have insane pup growth. But Angular's yes or yes has to stay. Genesis, let me look at it. Oh, right, Xenophobe. No, where's Genesis in the G? Genesis guides gives Unity, I don't care, but the upgrade gives me more society jobs. And the pups to get them plus 300. This is the only reason why I'm even considering the plus 300 pups. It's not a horrible idea. I might try that later. I'm gonna start still with an Environmentalist. You were joking. I know you were joking this one, but it's not the worst idea to go Genesis. Just because it gives you the extra pops. I send here, chosen I pick only for tests not necessary. Divine Conduit. I should probably do the Divine Conduit. Transcendent Imperium, what does it give? Let me open the wiki. Transcendent Imperium gives resources on capital. Replaces that effect with Psionic R effectiveness, stability for official Imperial air, hold points for commander. But if it's the air level up. Now the Imperium Vitalis is effective ruler skill, effective counselor skill. Search some jobs, envoy, improve, Psionic aura, air. I don't really like the Imperium. Yes, aside of coping with your copium, I know. It's an incredible combination as well. I see the Chinese are also coping on the other Discord. Okay. I'm gonna try it now with starting Oligarchic. And so I think I like more the Vital. Let me check what it gives for Oligarchic. Prodigocracy. Plus 2 leader starting skill level, minus 25 leader upkeep, minus 15 leader age. Leader starts with an additional negative trait, but Psionic aura effectiveness and Psionic aura available. I'm gonna hold up. I think it'd be a better idea if I show what I'm reading. Chrome Jaws. Okay, I'm reading this. It went to the fuck all area. Okay. Now, what does the Sonic Choir gives me? Sven, you need to teach me how to pronounce this word. I'm trying to pronounce it in French and in Spanish at the same time instead of English. Resource from farmers. Okay, so this is a very funny. From alloys for the Eater of Worlds. Consumer goods for the Instrument of Desire. Amenities usage. That's so useless. This is not the worst thing ever. Where's the Shroud in this? Wasn't Discoveries? Nope. Was it another Shroud? You sent the other photo with Vitalis. Okay, let me check Discord. That's something I'm not gonna show on stream. Think that you can change the aura for other. Aura of Hunger. That's also with Chosen. I don't really like Chosen that much, if I'm being completely honest. You also went Environmentalist, which I respect a lot. Numbers are still low compared to what I want. And that'll give you a ton plus 1. Okay, let's check which attunement works the best for what we can do with the funny. So we win the composer strengths because the pop growth speed and the shroud vegetation blockers, which will literally help us fully sustain our economy later on. So I do want to stay with them, but what happens if I go Eater of Worlds? Shift fire rate, army damage. War doctrines were completely useless to my needs. Instrument of Desire is kind of funny. Resources from jobs. Sanctum. Resort World, which is completely useless to us. Unless we do a Psionic trade build, which sounds horrible. Joss, why are you playing teachers? Good question, Thon, because next week is the tournament. I want to play something fun in the tournament. So if I qualify, I can be funny, okay? I know it's not the worst. Check the hours, yes, but I'm first checking this to see, because I want composers, mostly because of Shroud of Vegetation and the Pop Growth Assembly. Attunement, okay, we're using this. More Pop Growth gives Sublight Speed negative, which is useful. Respect. Okay, Eater of Worlds. This is very funny to give to your enemy and to have yourself. I also like the fact that Cradle Sources gives you more fire rate than Eater of Worlds. Stability per soldiers. We're not gonna have soldiers. Who are we kidding? Actually, something we can do is the Forbidden Strat that Phantom uses for another build. Hold up, where's the Stellaris recording? We could. remove Environmentalist. And where is it? Give me just 1 second, I can't see it. And start with reanimators. This comes from a build that Fenton is doing. Wait, which origin was it? With Necrophage. Thought, take notes. Necrophage, reanimators. It's a real build. It's not even a joke. I've seen the numbers. In a world where cloning over to Shroud Forge is not banned, if you qualify, you might be a go. Okay, joke's on you. I'm not gonna play the qualifiers with this. I'm gonna play with a real build. This is only for the finals. I'm not that dumb to try, unless I get like really good year 30 timing to kill 2 people and then sit on the corner. I'm not playing with this on the tournament to qualify only in the final. Okay, we could absolutely start with reanimators and cope with it. And have Angler sustain the rest. What traits am I using? Budding, Intelligent. I need to open the wiki just one last moment and see. Defense army from telepaths. Okay, what is each covenant gives me per telepaths? I'm gonna open the wiki again. Bark of the Eater technology. Minus 100 pops, that's fine. That's fine, I don't care. I don't care. This is useful. Oh, what does that give me? Society research. Where's the Master Gunner direct hire building? Is it pretty? Okay, you know what, Sven? I think that is the only option we can do. We go up at the garage to see. We start with Militarist. We go with the Covenant of the Eaters as well, just to have the naval cap and be able to spam. What am I gonna spam? I don't have the tech to actually use it. Corvettes? Molars? What the hell can I do with it? I was checking this. Okay, pop growth per 100 telepaths. Not the worst. This is horrible. This is horrible. Very funny, but horrible. Okay, I was gonna check. What the fuck is this? Okay, thank you. Because yes, that's what I wanted to do. I remember when you were able to just click and it sends you to the right one. Did they break it? Okay, they broke it. It no longer works this way. Ships, ship designer, car components, utility components. Marks. Okay, what marks? Excuse me. Chance to hit, that's useless. The instrument one is funny. You know what? No statecraft for teachers is diabolical. Okay, listen, I'm playing with Colosseum rules. I can't do anything about it. Live build discussions, Zen's Phantom live build discussions. This is not going well. Teachers is not going well. Is instant investigation when you come? Yes, it is instant investigation, but I need to know what it gives me. I completely forgot that the composer gives me region. Which is okay, I guess? Not the best, not the worst. Mark of Data is a joke. Chance to hit plus 5%. Orbital bombardment damage. At that point, you use the normal one. Where is it? Auxiliary. This. Chance to hit. That is the same thing. Mark of the Instrument is very funny and can help if I do something with it. Evasion, Whispers. I'm not gonna be using Whispers. Mark of the Cradle is diabolical. Plus 50% naval diplomatic wave. That's diabolical. The marks are useless. Okay, but I'm gonna ignore the marks. I think I'm gonna go for the Covenant with the Eaters. Not do a Covenant, but make my own path. And try to stay with the Eaters so it just gives me the naval cap. But no, hold up. I don't need that. No, yes, there is one that is good. The instrument, the mark of the instrument, plus 25 satellite speed is really good. If you compare it to the first level of the Entrepreneur plus 10, that's really good. That's an extra plus 15%, and if you slap it on cruisers, it's incredible. However, I doubt we're gonna get cruisers. Okay, we're gonna go back to the game now. I think I need to try it with reanimators. It's a diabolical build, but it's one that allegedly works. We're gonna try it. And then we're gonna try to get a really good leader year 30 on the dot by going militarist as well. This is gonna go well. This is fully gonna go. Instrument Paragon. Yes, the Paragons are nice. Actually, that's a good point. Let's go back to the wiki. What are the Shroud? Does it not say what it gives you? Do I need to go and check personally to each leaders? To the Paragons. Is it in the Paragons? Xenolinguistics. Okay, here they are. For Eater of Worlds is this commander, which is very funny. And will negate everything I'm trying to do. So maybe not him. Krill of Swords, you're useless, I hate you. Compose over Strands, it was a good one. But I might not get this one if I'm being completely honest. If I go Compose over Strands, if there's any Shroud Forge. Instrument of Desires. Heart of Avarice, what the fuck do you do? Heart of Avarice. Heart of Avarice. Resources from jobs plus 20. From trade plus 20. From miners. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna ignore this too. This is an industrial, this is an analyst, ambassador. I hate this one with my life. Okay, what is the Bloodbringer one? Did I update the wiki finally? No, they still haven't updated the wiki to have this one. It's not in here. They have Zidal though. They don't have the Paragon trait for that. Oh well, I think I remember what it does. That's fine. Default, we don't really care. Default, yes. Except with gratitude, so whatever. Did I okay, I put this. This is fine. Research. Sonic theory. Research. Mind over matter. Assimilationist. Civilian economy. Now this that is gonna start. This gonna disable this. This stays. This gotta go. The archive's gotta go. We're gonna replace it immediately to be planetary defenses. It's gonna be our source of unity. It's gonna be our source of society. It's gonna be our source of engineering. It's gonna be incredible. Species. I don't think we can sustain Utopian. Let's just... I'm gonna make a save right now. And if I cannot sustain Utopian, I'm just gonna reload the save. That is fine. Utopian. I do want to stay utopian. Only... Actually, no. Utopian is bad. I'm gonna reload the save just to change utopian. Social welfare, that's fine. Okay, here comes the incredible copium Thun. This is a real build if you're using with Necrophage. You can ask Phantom, he can give you more information. He's the goat. I'm gonna send this one here, and this one depending on how it goes. Ocean World. Science ship. Hydrophonic space. This is gonna cost like 10 months and I can get it. We're gonna first start with the mining district and then save enough to change the archives. It's gonna be incredible. This is just a matter of trust. Oh, it's very close by. Build this. We get a new one. We're fine. Government. Crystalline sensors. Remove it. There it is. I'm gonna assume I need to send this one here, and this is gonna block expansion. I see.
Construction complete.
Okay, just doing the basics, nothing too interesting. This is going fine. Our economy is lesser, but it doesn't matter. I think I actually need 2 mining districts to be able to support all I'm gonna do. Phantom, I know you're gonna hate this mixture of your idea with teachers. It's gonna be fantastic. Okay, another ping from Discord. It's from something else, doesn't matter. Crystalline sensors. Soul? Soul? I'm not gonna take it. I should have already taken the teacher. The sooner you get her, the better.
A new mystery stirs. Our star chart grows.
Forgot what I was gonna do. Yes, change this for this. I'm gonna sell food. Gonna sell more. Okay, there we go. Gonna start buying that now. Look at this. $900. This is pure copium what I'm doing. Next month. I forgot where it is. Okay, here. Yes. Planetary defenses. This is fine. That is gonna be beautiful. This is gonna be great. Our society research is already very high. Oh god. This is so cursed. I hate it already. It's good. Who am I kidding? I'll remove this. I wanted to try this, to be fair. User saving me a job. I hate from Shroud. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. If this works, I swear to God. Where do you go? What? Why are you here? You're supposed to be here.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
I for talent.
Our star chart grows.
To planetary defenses. Okay, now we go again for discovery.
Prepared to convene.
Map the stars. This is gonna be incredible.
Exploration.
I hate the fact that the tech is not that off with what he had. It's actually better because of the engineering.
We build.
We colonize this. Politician for the timings. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I forgot I needed to. Yes. Mistake, mistake, mistake. I see. Okay, so we do need temples early on. So the better strat is to. No, I'm gonna restart this. I'm gonna restart this from the autosavior one. Okay, so changing archives early on is bad. This only gives unity after we get the position. Okay. Fenton, I have not played this. This is my first attempt, as you can tell. We're gonna slap all the front lines there. It's gonna be horrible. Okay, what the fuck is this guy going over there? That's the one thing I never understood. No, this is even...
Our star chart grows.
Okay, Phantom, can you DM me any funny strats you have with the build so I can try doing something with it? Because this is looking very sus at the moment. Why Disco? You building labs too? No. I want the... what's the name? I want the research alternative. I'm only opening, I'm not gonna finish it. With teachers, I always open Prosperity, then Discovery, then I do here the Ascension. Then here either Supremacy or EV. Yeah, it's a good thing I did not start with Utopian. All my pops are already not working that. From jobs. I think temporarily to need to start on Veneration of Saints. Stronghold number 2. I am. What are you, Phantom? Rusty with teachers. No, I meant with the necrophage version. Well, what do you do to get enough unity to ascend and all of that? Do you just rush getting the opening here, and that's how you get the unity? You know what's the worst part is that now I think this build will benefit from having the other thing I had before. Now this is kind of useless. We're not gonna have researchers.
Our star chart grows.
Necromancers. Necromancers is all we need. Bomber, science, slap. Discovery. Expand the council. Okay, so yes, we first need to finish this for expand the council. I'm gonna get a temple. And unyielding one overseas, give early unity. Okay. I should have done that. I'm not gonna restart for that one, but I should have done that. That's a good point. I forgot. How many armies do we have already? 32. That's a lot of unity we're losing by not doing that. Charismatic. Move you as over here. That's actually a really good point. I completely forgot about that. For unity from armies, that's... No, that's absolutely a mistake from my side. I want to restart just to fix that mistake, but whatever. Colony, forgot to send it.
A new body is fully known.
Government, crystalline sensors. Cautious. Yielding one that cannot Overseers. Give early unity. Okay, that's something from the tank bound. You know what's the worst part of it? I think that, now that you mention it, it might be a good idea to be tank bound for this build. No, actually no, you cannot. You cannot be tank bound for this build for teachers. Because then who's gonna work this? Yeah. There is a ball rift that gives you an excellent commander. Alright, I need my commander to be, the funny one. It's only 8 months. That's fine. We could be getting unity now from soldiers. I completely forgot about that. I'm gonna do it now and then cope with unity for this. $600. 800. I should have enough unity. Barely, but I should. Especially because I'm doing more unity jobs. I should like barely have enough. You can't yet. What can I not do yet? I can't do this yet? This is fine. This gives me the unity I'm gonna miss. Then I can replace all the temples. The tech from the thing is so funny. Tank bound reanimators, yeah, that's true. I cannot do that. Crystalline sensors. Tank bound reanimators is It's an exclusive to one very specific build, and I hate it. Okay, we just keep on going, exploring slums because we don't have pops. I'm gonna select this to make sure they also work there. You know what? I don't really. Actually, I'm gonna leave the biologist to accelerate this. Why the hate? What hate? What hate did I give? I said the tank bound reanimators is a very specific build that does not work with other builds like teachers. You need to have a secondary species, I think.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
That was not hate, that was just like a remark of the build. Fenton, I'm not hating on your build, I swear. I forgot to send this here. Okay, how much unity did I miss? 56. Okay, it's not that high as I thought. This is producing way more than this. Oh well, it's whatever. We're gonna get there soon enough. I forgot. I just realized because I restarted this, I forgot to buy it the second time this. That's what I get for restarting. 100% my fault. Efficient staffing. I was wondering why it was going so slow. I didn't realize why. That's what happens when you restart, never restart. It's bad manners. Getting the tech is slower, but that's also a skill issue from my side. I think I'm barely gonna have the unity necessary. 7 to that, okay. Unironically, this build will benefit so much from being not militarist, but pacifist. It's a district and agricultural. I'm saving that. Crystal sensor.
Our knowledge expands.
Now we get this. We save the unity now. Potentially useful. Keep at it. I don't want them to hate me, at least not yet. This is a nebula.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
Yeah, getting the tech is way later. What the hell? I'm gonna speed this up. Luxury residence. Use a prey. Yeah, this is way slower, but I think on the long runs might be faster by a bit. Like by nothing. I'm gonna change it now to this. We're gonna list the unity from jobs, which is Most of our Unity, but we have enough for 2.
Another eye has opened.
Now we start Psionic.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
Click here. I forgot I'm not supposed to research anything. Roamer. We'll wait a month. Urban. Okay, now I need to replace one of this with the Psycorp. With the Psycorp. Is it not a problem then when you need to change the barracks for the sanctums? I don't think it's gonna be that much of a problem. Mostly because all the jobs are gonna come from this area. Mostly this was only to start with. I know it's a waste of minerals to build this, but I don't really think it's gonna be that much of an issue. And if it is, we can always just do another try. Battle debris, what? Sure, go with it later. I don't exploring that much, but I'm gonna keep exploring. Observe this phenomenon. We no longer need veneration of saints. Psycorp, luxury. Remove this. You're gonna meet the angler swan. Zero distillation. Slap it there. We need more mining. You know what? I do think that we need it to be Xenophobe. The extra pops kind of make a difference. $16 months. 10. That'll be that. These voices have much to teach us. Clicking this. I'm slapping this here. I can stop buying that. Practice life in this economy. I know, Jetfly. I'm actually gonna stop doing alloys. I need the minerals. The economy in this one is so much worse. Didn't realize how much Environmentalist helps towards the economy. Okay, now this is Psionic supremacy. Sure. Okay, this build also. Okay, I think the real strat is to start with Environmentalists, then switch into Reanimators. Because I want to have this, this, and this. I can kill the Ministry of Defense. I don't need it for what I'm gonna do. At least early on. This is a Unity engine, but I don't really need that much Unity. Chance to delve. This is very important. But I need this sooner. Yes, it's not working because it has way too many things going on at the same time. Deco was very weak. I built something and I'm out of minerals. I need this yes or yes to continue sustaining the economy. I mean, not really. I don't really need it now. And this is mostly for a meme. Actually, no, yes, I need this so this can go into planetary defense as well. And sustain it, but it's useless to have it if I can't have anglers at the same time. So to have it, I need to serve democracy, but then I need to forget about the Shroud teacher's pod, which reduces by 25% the Shroud Delve cooldown. So to have this, I'd have to kill the Minister of Defense. Which is not the worst thing to do. Okay, yes, this 100% doesn't work if you start with it. You need to start with Environmentalist. I hate it. Reanimators, Environmentalist. The start of Nico was already kinda sus. I'm gonna leave it on Xenophobe. I like the extra pops. I don't really care that much about Militarist. The number thing, big numbers is just good. Just pick Minister of Seas. No, the starting was way too shady to continue. I can switch into it and have better numbers year 10 immediately just by starting with this. Just my starting eco is gonna be better because I start Environmentalist. Starting with Utopian is kind of bait as well. Why will I start with Utopian? I just realized. Wait, if I don't need Utopian, why am I Egalitarian? I could just be Fanatic Xenophobe. Oh well, we'll figure that out later. So we can kill this. Yeah, the starting is much better because of Rangers, because of the luck you get here. I get extra food, it's not that important, but it's better. I think it only works if you reform into it. I don't really want to do a full try, a full copium, I'm not that into it. Which one was it? Might never matter. Spend the console into Isolationist and civil economy here. Surely Tipping is okay. Disable all your technicians. You make a lot of trade already. How many technicians do I have? 400. That. The problem is that they all gonna become... I'm gonna build this twice. That's gonna remove a lot. Actually, you left me thinking that's not a bad idea, Phantom. And I don't really need enforcers. Because I'm gonna immediately gonna... Oh well, this test is without Utopian. This test is a no Utopian test. Ground defense planning. I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst thing can happen? I'm gonna speed this up. I do want the extra energy early on, so I can get the teacher faster. Do I have anyone good here? I have you, but I like you more. And so whatever. I like that the average teacher spot is just starting with your 2 guarantees next to you. Surely an experience. Okay, this like that funny civic. We wish to learn. Actually, for the start, I should not be on fast.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
You worker. Government, Minister of State, go here, leaders. Actually, I'm gonna let it stay there. I'm gonna slap it on the first colony. I'm gonna Fentons and I just fire all those guys. I forgot to build a second one here. Do you need prosperity with no pops? Actually, you're not wrong. I'm taking prosperity out of. Like, I always take prosperity even in the old teachers, but in the old teachers, pop growth wasn't too much of an issue. That's not a wrong thing to say. But one thing I am not gonna do in this build is take mercantile. In no way I'm taking mercantile teachers. I'd rather perish than take mercantile. It might help on the short term, but on the long term it's gonna be bad to have taken mercantile. Which one's bigger? 24. 8, there we go. Do I need prosperity? That actually left me thinking, no, I don't really need prosperity. I mean, it's nice, but it's not really helping me with any timings.
A new path lies before us.
And the mineral difference is not that high. Actually, just because of the 10% I think is worth it. But I might be wrong.
Our star chart grows.
I'm wrong very often, so...
Exploration complete.
Fenton, that was actually such a good question that I'm actually stun locked right now. Discovery.
Prepared to convene.
At the star, I forgot to do Veneration of Saints. We ship it here. Prosperity. Okay, if I don't take prosperity, well, I will swap it with. I want to remain with at least Discovery 1. Although, Prosperity 1 is not that bad because I don't really plan on finishing it. I just plan on taking this and then moving Discovery, Ascension, Supremacy. And Unity-wise, there's no issue in doing this. So if I switch off, Prosperity needs to be something really good. But I don't really know what that good will be. More labs, I guess. Actually, yeah. Starting with Utopian, it's much better. You can tell the difference Utopian and Utopian. I guess I was supposed to assign enforcers. Okay, I am not sure. Aptitude. You know what's the worst thing, Phantom? Is that you're saying that as a joke, but right now we're trying to make this build until the... Jesus Christ, I'm gonna lower the volume. Hold up. Sound. Masterful. Okay, you made a joke about aptitude, but this build now, it's gonna be the one that you pick everything. I just realized too that I need to be militarist. No, I don't, because I'm gonna stay with catalytic. Oh well, we're just gonna see what happens and then cope with it. Why did this not colonize?
Construction complete. Molding the world to our will.
Okay, tech-wise, this is worse because no Utopian. I can't believe how much Utopian carries this. Did the other one go badly because I didn't have Utopian? Was that all that was going on there? I'm gonna laugh if that is it. The agenda is good on prosperity, to be fair. Agenda prosperity is really good. I like that we're talking about how maybe prosperity is not that necessary. This later comes out and maybe yes. Righteous. Politician. Expand the council. 24 months. That's gonna finish on 5. It's not that off. Finishing on 5 is not bad. I'm gonna slap more research labs here. I do think that Utopian will have made a teeny tiny difference because we keep staying on 1k civilians. And I don't really need the unity. Adaptable. I keep talking, I keep forgetting to do certain things, but I guess that's part of who I am in all the games. White democracy, so... I'm gonna reform out of Environmentalist, actually. But this time I do have a really funny reason to do it. This is gonna be my Empire Year 20. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Reanimators. That's gonna be the Empire Year 20. And we're all gonna love it. It's gonna be fantastic. I think this build is gonna be so good, it's gonna be bad. We're gonna have enough society to probably get the tech to reform. I've seen the numbers Fenton gets with it. Although probably it's just because of his slavery. We win some, we lose some, it's a whatever. But prosperity, no prosperity. I think, yeah, that might be the way, no prosperity. Adaptability is bad. Aptitude, opening with aptitude. It's not the worst thing. Domination, it's okay-ish. Expansion is bad. Harmony ceases this early. Mercantile might be an option. How much trade are we winning here? 33, that's useless. Statecraft might be the goal, but we can't do it. Actually, there's nothing to replace prosperity with. There's literally nothing we can do aside of that. So I'm gonna stay with it and cope. I don't really see why. You left me stun locked for a while, but no, I've gotten to the conclusion, no, we're gonna stay with. They're funny. Wasn't this just gonna take 2 years? What happened? God, we're wasting so much tech by not going Utopian. Okay, Utopian needs to remain. So if we're going to change year 20, why democracy is not better, sir? No, I'm gonna change year 10. I'm gonna change year 10. Year 10 is gonna be reanimators. They're somewhere, I don't know. Get global energy management, which is good. We continue doing research labs. Let's slap this here. One space torpedoes. Luxury residence. 5 months, you're 6. That's, yes. The difference Utopian and Utopian is very big. And it doesn't really make that much of a difference for us to take Utopian, economy-wise. I'm gonna start bringing both of this at the same time, so whatever.
New truths have been revealed. The conclave.
I kinda want this, so I'm gonna ignore the fact that I should save the society.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
Psycorp. Interesting. Gonna save it. Go.
We build.
Okay, Utopian needs to stay. It's gonna be some difference, not that big. But we're getting that much unity anyways. You could disable so many jobs. Like which ones? Priest? Yes, I'm gonna disable the priest.
We build. We build.
I want to remain with the tech. That's the only thing this build has going for it. That's quite literally the only good thing this build has in this tech early on. And it's not even that much. Urban world. Click there. You're gonna be the angler's world.
A new body is fully known.
I'm gonna slap this here, slap this here. We still don't need automation. Cinecrew. Psycorp, luxury. I'm gonna remain this here so they keep migrating. To kick. Okay, yes, I have a lot of consumer goods, but we're saving them. We're saving them because later we're not gonna have this much. And I forgot to go with 0.
Our accomplishments grow.
I know I'm not supposed to do that, but I kinda need it to get it as soon as possible. I feel like the volume of this is way too loud. I keep lowering it. Unless I hear it destroying my ears. So for me, the best government for Psionic is going Imperialist. The only way to give something, or you go Democracy Kernel with Soul's Covenant. Yes. Those are good options. However, I'm not planning on doing any of that. Archaeologist, because why not? After this, we can. I think it was that one. I generally cannot remember. Can we do this now? Yes, we can. Okay, good. Favorite society. You go here, you go here, you go here. You go here. You are gonna open a society research specialization. Actually, no, you're not. Planetary defense as well. I want the head of research to win. We're gonna need this. That. This here. That goes there. Capacity subsidies for remove veneration of saints. Now we reform into the funniest version of this that is probably gonna be horrible, but we are here to test stuff to be as funny as possible. For the tournament is the one thing that matters, reanimators. So, we said head of research, yes. We said we needed Ministry of Seas, it's gonna be this guy. And do we actually need the Unity? Because I kinda do want to stay with this. But at the same time, going here will be really funny. We're gonna go with this and roll with it and see what happens. Oh, I did not notice I'm gonna go bankrupt on energy. Archives, here it goes there. Gonna sell most of my food to buy some this. Now we can replace. Where's it? I always lose it. Oh, this is gonna be so good, it's gonna be bad. No Unity came from telepaths now. Yes, I know. But if I can have double Unity, it means that I can have both supremacy and unyielding, which will be excellent. Energy goes there. I'm not even working energy jobs, I'm a genius. I'm gonna remove the colonist. Add a red encampment, which gives that, but we can't do it yet. But you're just gonna keep growing. Energy generation, because it's almost done. planetary defense. This is such a cursed build to do. I love it. Was that the right choice? No, I'm in the middle. I'm going up. No. I need to reinstall the mod. Okay, once this year passes, we're reinstalling a mod. I need to make sure that the Sakuya mod is there. Actually, it might be installed. It's just that my one thing changed. I kinda want to put this here, but I don't have the unity for it. I mean the minerals for it. Got this very late. I'm gonna click this. Defend of Psionics, yes, I know what I'm reading, but I can't recall which one gives me certain attunement to what. I'll just get them confused. Not right now. Well, it's not like I have the pop growth to actually care if I'm missing job time. It's too risky. All of the ones of natures for the composer. You know what? That makes sense. But I think they also sometimes share with the Eater of Worlds. If I recall correctly. Invisible Dead. Gonna finish this. This is gonna go there. Dread Encampment. My economy is gonna implode because of this. How long do they take to go down? That's a real question. That's... My economy is gonna get stuck until this goes down. I'm concerned about deficiency to jobs for workers' jobs. I don't think Psionic is it. No, I don't think either. But we could always test. You know where this build might work, unironically? It might work for the hard reset build. Because that one starts with the cybernetic and you can slap on it the funny cyborg trade. Although, for the next update, you're gonna be able to do that anyways with any build that starts with the auto thing. But if you're auto, you can't really do this. I love how that killed my economy for a while. Nah, the job for this is horrible for Psionic. I think it was being carried hard by the slave efficiency, if I'm being honest. It is a real build, just not real enough to actually work. What was I doing here? Can I do that? I need those minerals now. Mining subsidies. Or they're a bit scary. I don't know yet. We're testing that. Ah yes, another problem with this build is that my minerals are going to the alloys. Which is not ideal. I'm gonna have to remove them. Carpet bomb, the source of these attacks. I'm sorry, what? You want me to... Why is that? Oh god, I need to reinstall the mod later. Okay, this reaches your third. I'm reinstalling the mod, and I'm gonna show you why it's so beautiful to have it. Carpet bombed them. Incredible. Where the hell are the... It's here?
New truths have been revealed.
Yeah, this is not good enough. Also, I just realized the unit is not as high as I thought because I don't have the thing there. Oh well. Aggressive. I was gonna pick Transcendent.
Our knowledge expands.
Workshop, we need this here. I'm gonna laugh if we get more tech from the other one. Although here now we have 1k pops, that's way better. Pop management. Which is not saying much, but still. Administrative. I'm gonna... Of course we get the top one. Research, that's so much. I'm gonna have to slap this here. Or else I'm not gonna have shit. Do you hear tank bound psionics, Phantom? No, I don't think tank bound psionics are a thing. It could work, but at the same time, I don't think it can fully work.
A new body is fully known.
It doesn't work on necrophage. Why not?
New truths have been revealed.
This is a genuine question. I don't know why it cannot work on necrophage.
Construction complete. The conclave is ready to act.
Then we slap this. Now we're gonna open on yelling. Get this. Grading here. We're gonna need it in a second. Stronghold.
A new body is fully.
I should probably slap it also here to be able to sustain more economy. Slaves are in Psionic for some reason. Even post the simulation. What? That's... You should report the bug above that. That does not seem like it's working as intended. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had more tech before by doing the normal way. But we are here to check the... Okay, we're gonna get at least a lot more Unity this time around. Not by much though. It's a whatever, I guess. The star holds, we need that. You'd have to free your factory pops and just cope. Oh. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Not recommended. on screen. We go here.
Our knowledge expands.
We open this. I think I need to artificially boost the alloys. Delve, trying to commit with this. Civilian economy, militarized economy. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this is not it. I think this only works because of the slaves efficiency boosting the automation efficiency and you're getting everything. Empty words from an empty being. And the fact that I'm wasting so much on jobs here also doesn't help. Yeah. Well, at least you know now, Fenton, this does not work. Why do I have slaves? Let's see if they want to talk. Statistician. We slap this here. Forcers, since they're not needed at all. For mixed economy, maybe. I need to go full coping on this. I need to know what happens if you just go full this mode. How much are you giving me? I thought this would be higher somehow. Yeah, I think that's what is said, that it's only good when you have the slaves boosting all the efficiency. Without it, it's not really important. And we have 2 planets of this. I mean, even our unity is not that high as I thought it might be. So yeah, I don't think this is a real build with... Oh, that's kind of sad. I was hoping it might be something really funny you can do. Although, something that we can still do is do the old teachers build. The one that was made to fully boost science, minimum unity, but now you get all the unity from your jobs, so it doesn't matter. Actually, yeah, unity-wise we're doing horrible because of the armies. This is not worth it at all. I think I'm gonna have to make the old build, the old teachers build, that was rushing any monopolies and then just coping with automation. I think that might be the way. Okay, thank you, communicate with it. I'm gonna click EV. We're gonna design this to something very basic. I'm gonna slap it on all. Full spending. Build new armies per month. Okay, that's true. How many armies do I have here? 72. I'm gonna raise my approval. I forgot to click this. And this. And this as well. While we're at it. Okay, which one of the automations is costing that much? Is it this one? Maybe. Let me see, I see. I mean, tech-wise, this is bad, but at the same time, I know why. It might be better if I just swap this to this. No, actually no, I need this. That might have been a good idea to get earlier, but who cares? Leave it alone. I'm gonna get destroyers with this. What?
Exploration complete.
Yeah. Oh, it is slow, so we still inject the load. I see, I see. So that's how it works. Thank you for the info, Phantom. Clone vats. That's something I should try to get. I forgot you can get that. Food processing.
Exploration complete.
I think I need to replace this with the generator district. I mean, I've gotten so much better numbers with teachers by doing it the normal way, so I think this is bad. Unless I suddenly get a Deep Space Citadel, I'm gonna consider this a failure. Supremacy. Delve. We must find out. Exit.
New truths have been revealed. We build.
Might need this. Colony centralization is always needed. I've barely enough to get more attunement. Better the teachers here. Master of the Shroud, attunement, composer of strengths. Shipyard. 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 Revelations. I'm gonna slap this here for the automation.
A new body is fully known.
this for the fire rate first. I mean, at the very least, if someone tries to attack me early on, they're gonna have a bad time. But I don't think that's enough to just give them a bad time. Vigor. Contacts. Okay. We replace this with a clone vet. And with this. Delve. Just slap this here. Slap this here. Slap this here. Increase this here, increase this here. The galactic market might be up by now, but it's a whatever for this test. Ideally for teachers, I don't really want to meet anyone. Just because I think that might be really funny to do. We ship that there, we ship that here. We actually replace this with this. I forgot I was supposed to expand this here. Okay. Wise, I can make a shit ton of useless corvettes. Which on paper is bad, but it can give us defense against people. I need to know what the hell can I get now. No, I guess that. Delve. Critical accuracy. Blue. Auxiliary. Industrial. We slap this here, slap this here. This might be good to have, but we can put it on later. Come in with another being. I'm gonna sell more. Gases. I can probably afford it now. All of this. I kinda like it without liking this build. The only problem is the energy, which honestly I can solve it just clicking this off. Actually no, which one I should click off? This one? Okay, we're gonna just let it go that way. Oh, this is so fucked, I just realized. We don't lose any science. Not real science. Energy. That's a problem or lack of physics. Inquisitive. Okay, year 40. We have no alloys, no real tech, no real defenses. Our society looks Our Unity looks like it's something from year 14, so that is not even that high. Okay, I'm gonna try to first change something before I even unpause to go to another test. Where's the mods folder? Paradox Interactive, Stellaris, Mod, Visible Attunement Mod, Mod Descriptor, open with Notepad. Nope, that's not it. Localization Replace, Visible Attunement Mod. Okay, now we just need to reset the game, and while we do that, we're gonna back to a Chrome tab. Okay, it opened. Okay, teachers. Teachers is a pain. What can we do with teachers that it's good? I think the only thing we can do is year 30 Mauler's attack. And to do that, we should go either of the worlds. But I'm not entirely sure about that. Okay, Stellaris is opening. Hope my PC doesn't crash while opening it, because Stellaris tends to do that. The stream might be lagging right now a bit. Paradox games are the only ones that crash a game when you open it. It's incredible. I'm getting 3 pings. Where's this from? PvP matches. Oh, it's just a Colosseum announcement. So yeah, by the way, if you want to sign up for the Colosseum, it's open already. I'm gonna switch back to Stellaris on the stream. New game. Could be one of the Shroud. We start with Oligarchic. Council experience is good. Standy. Botting intelligent, that's fine. It's gonna be useful now. Is it though? I kind of do want Uncanny Intuition, but I need intelligent and I need botting to have some kind of pops. I'm gonna save. I'm just gonna check how many pops did I get the last game in years 30. Species. 8.7. Load. Okay, to be fair, but I didn't have the Covenant thing. Species 7. That's 1k more. And here I had the Covenant very early. Huh. Now I'm wondering, is Anglers even good? If... I don't know if Anglers is good anymore. If I don't do Anglers, what can I switch with? What are the options chosen? It starts with Sonic Aura and gains Sonic Intensity. And you need to put this. It's an option, not the best one. Crowdsourcing. I'd switch Environmentalist with crowdsourcing if I'm able to do that. Dark Consortium for the old times. Experimental sentencing. Oh yeah, Phantommy. If you're still here, you should try your build, but instead of doing it with reanimators, you should try doing it with experimental sentencing. And you just need to be Xenophobe. You just slap it on the colonists you have, since they're not gonna be happy anyway. You just make them into criminals and you get all the tech from there. Save. I'm thinking. I know that I'm not gonna have enough society to go around for this, but at the same time I'm not gonna have alloys for this. Per unity? The unity is not real. It cannot hurt you. Experimental innate, shut the fuck up. Oh god, oh no. If you say that, you know who's gonna try experimental? Fabianski's gonna try experimental innate. He might if he sees that. Okay, this is my last attempt trying to do good numbers. If not, I'm just gonna test like a billion things alone. Because I think I'm gonna have to go through this one. Default, default. Remove this, we earn this. Now, what do we do here? We leave this temporarily on. We disable the Hall of Theaters. We can't really do anything else. We buy the minerals. We sell some food. Go into government. Mind over matter. Expansionist, isolationist. Mixed civilian, species. Utopian. Make it go here. That's an ocean. Where's my other ocean? I'm gonna go looking for it that way. Quantum computing. Oh god, no! This is pain. Come on. Come on. I'm sad because now none of these techs are gonna be able in the second roll. Oh god. Space torpedoes. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is the last attempt we're doing. As always, we start building 2 mining districts. And we save enough energy to give it to the teachers for a different bows over here. So we get this there. We left the medical center on, which I don't really know if it's worth it. I still don't know if it's worth it. For the 30 years, for it to be worth it, it would need to make 10 to 100 pops on its own for it to be worth it. And I don't know if only the medical center to 100 pops is worth it. Which is something I shall ask someone who's smarter than me. I'm on taxi duties. I swear I do other things than play Stellaris or watch people play Stellaris. Press exit out. Wait, I forgot to hire the first scientist. I'm smart. Okay, I know I said I didn't know if I was gonna do prosperity, but we're gonna leave prosperity on. Come on. We set 2 mining districts, so we're gonna be coping. Oh, here comes the scientist. I didn't know scientists could get army veterans. What the hell? Okay, that's the ocean world. I don't really want to explore. I'm too lazy to explore. I think I'm just gonna stay in my corner and be happy about it. We're not get the because that's what we do in these lands, in these areas. I forgot about the teachers. From the order, wish to learn. Government, replace this one with this one. You, what can you give me? I think I need to manage this more. Leaders. I'm not gonna fire you, at least not for now. And we said we were gonna... And we're gonna sell to buy some alloys. Just got here, so is teachers anything just pick up? I think... What do you mean I'm baiting? Did you not see... Oh, I'm practicing for the game. I've never said that I was gonna do a game today. The title says practicing. There was no game today. WC is still happening today if you want to join a multiplayer, I guess. But I don't know what you mean about, oh, Jobs is just baiting. What is this? What is this? I'm getting rage baited by this. Ocean. And to answer how to typo, teachers is pure copium for the things I've tried. I'm finally trying something half serious, and my first attempt does not count. Research lab. Another research lab. We're shipping this boys over here. How much tech am I giving? 6, 7. I mean, the unit is not as good as it was before, but I think I'd rather have the tech. If it is just for a little. Remove the sprawling slums. But yeah, if things continue being this way, I think generally the only thing you can do is either maulers rushing in or weavers rushing in. But in both scenarios you need discovery, yes or yes. Because what the hell are you gonna do without discovery and trying to get society? Slap in a politician. Go here. It's bait and switch teachers is OP, he's throwing the walls of it. Yeah, that's so true, that's so true. You don't understand how good teachers is actually. Just ignore the fact that it got nerfed so many times in a row, it's not sad. I remember when this build used to be one of the meta builds. I remember, I feel old saying that, even though it was like a year ago. Okay, that was kind of throw. I need to remember to first click this and then do this. If I'm being completely honest, I should sell more. Which, it's fine, I think. Yeah, we're seeing very regularly with 1k civilians. And I forgot to remove the enforcers. which is fine, which is dandy. Potentially useful. Why is the colony ship not colonizing? Did I just forget to click it? I always forget to click it. Unity. Get this. Now, where's it? Expand the console. Oh, this game is so frustrating when trying something that you know it's bad. Trying to make it work. Hey, at least we're gonna get Psionic theory relatively fast. I don't know if it's worth it to first do prong slums. Forgot to do the original settings on map the stars. Oh, by the way, if you don't know why I'm clicking map the stars, it's so these guys upgrade faster. That's not even a joke. I don't really care that much about exploration on itself. I care about my scientists leveling up faster. That's a fun effect that I always forget to do, but it's still fun. Now the real question, will I have enough unity? The answer is probably not, unless I do a temple.
Construction complete.
For 200 out of that, yeah, sure. What can you give me? Distress signal, ancient signal. Wait, are they all in the same system? 2, 3, of course they are in the same system. He discovers the poor man's statecraft. That's so true. No, I'm using it for the research alternative. This is only for... This is a copian thing to say, the survey speed. I don't remember who, but someone used this for the ship hyperlink detection range. I don't know why, but they used to do that. It was an interesting thing to see, to say the least. Is it this guy? No, it's this one over there. I kind of want to replace this guy with this guy. I'm gonna send this one also over here for more science. Is a statecraft banned? Yes. On the Monto server we have a statecraft banned because we're nerds and we optimize everything. If a statecraft was not banned, this will not be xenophobe. It will be pacifist. So I could use a statecraft for longer. You can read the rules, they're in the description. There it says that statecraft is banned because we hate fun. Because it's too strong and we need to have more variety of builds, I guess, and stuff. And then we all cry because now Sin Fertility, Clone, and No Return is unbanned. Okay, 2. Got it, got it. We are scared of the Chinese. Without context, that sounds so bad, but it's so true at the same time. The Chinese are really good players. Oh, we love them very much. But yes, they're very scary with their builds because they learn about the modified version of statecraft that is all consulators gain 150 experience per skill level, so it scales with skill level. Only Paradox knows why it was made that way. Also, I finally turned on the mod, and we're gonna see if it works now. Actually, I didn't turn it on. It was already on. I just didn't activate it correctly before. I'm gonna slap a station here. Someone else is pinging me on Discord. What is happening? Okay, who signed up for this week already? Hope the Typo, Single 5050, Grogor, Super Spender, ETS, Quantum Quail, Sakuya, Apache, Jaws, and Ignis. Sven is here, but he's not signing up. No, it's fine. They like too much connecting to us and then they get kicked. Not all of them. I don't think HSXY lags that much. And it's even scarier when they don't lag. It's such a bro moment. I should probably not be in this. I need the Unity right now.
A new conclave of minds.
Yeah, I'd rather it go slow for a bit. But getting it anyways. Okay, you are gonna be food, I think.
The conclave is prepared to
Materials workshop. You still cannot do anything. Leave it there. We're gonna do this food. Special project complete. Psychor finally. Where's Psychor here? I don't really care too much about the crime. Material Ascension. Laser. We continue saving there. Eye for Talent. Not all of them. Connections for Speed finally. Worthy ally. Best support build. Okay, my headphones disconnected, so I had to pause. Let me check this. The mod is not working still. Incredible. Study Psionic combat. Conscript these warriors. They will serve. Piston senseless. The activities with their response. I'm sure that will go to the leader. Right. Right. No, it went down. Okay. Okay, we're in luck. Zero distillation. Psychor luxury. You should start Patreon so you can buy new headphones. No, I just keep. I am the one who keeps accidentally disconnecting them. They're not bad. This is 100% my own fault.
exploration complete.
I should not be making alloys at this moment, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna switch this attack. Do I want it to be society so I can do everything I need? I could make this society, this one physics, and this one engineering. I should probably do that. Okay, this one goes society first because we need it. Could build this. Perhaps podcast monetization. Neither. No, I refuse. Trust in the corpse. The corpse we trust. Eye for talent. We expand the council. Favorite society. Minister of the Seas. I think that was a mistake. Maybe yes, maybe not. Actually, yes, it was. I was way too used to putting the Psionic guy here when reforming. I'm gonna stop selling energy. I'm stop buying this. Buy the energy instead. Habitability. Because yes, we need it. Okay, you are gonna be the one I need the least. Engineering. Gonna be society. I'm gonna temporarily slap you here with this. Okay, I allegedly put the mod is not working. A threat to authority stamped it out. I think this is the one I need, but I'm gonna put a threat to authority. Contacts. It went this way. Okay, that's fine. As long as we stay in this area, this is fine. Remarkable. Remarkable. No chosen. Raw cheaters attunement. Like year 30 timing. Just let the man rant for 3 hours about theory crafting. Okay. Okay, I'm being attacked, not the chat. Why do I even read this? Build this. I need more. Wait, I'm still Utopian. I'm still Utopian. I'm bad at the game. I'm still Utopian. I knew this was way too high. Engineering. That's so much better. Some people are into that, I think. That would be peak. And then kick you. Oh, okay. So now you're attacking Quantum Quell, the poor boy. King Cat. Just keeps catching straights. What is this? Out of factory. I don't have the pops to allow you to do that, you know. Nope, 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 not happening. Stay away. Nothing too relevant here. So whatever. Energy, what we need. Field dynamic. Click this here. We could attack to this. I don't know why it's giving me the slaves one. I don't have slaves. I'm gonna stop trolling. I'm gonna pick Tech Ascendancy. I hope I get to join tomorrow call lobby. Yeah, that'd be cool. Latent Psionic. Wait, am I bad? Did I not pick the Ship's row? Assembly patterns, no, first this one I needed more. Material workshop, material workshop. The trade is going down. However, agriculture, that's gonna fix our consumer goods. Almost. Huh. Okay, tech-wise, we're doing much better than before. So at least that's something. I'm gonna get those in biology. I'm gonna remove the list. I'm gonna slap another one here. I shall slap this one here. Oh, that's bad. On the one planet that we actually needed the stuff. Thank you, game. Sure, I'm gonna get this. No, guys, there's 13 people here. If you wanted, you could host your own colo. Oh, Shroud fail. How much does it cost me to get this? I kinda want this. I need to click this way too many times. Okay, I'm gonna... To Galeno Prime. Time... Jesus Christ, it's so expensive, but this is also so expensive. It's 14 years, what the fuck? Everything's so expensive, it's so bad. Supremacy. I shall click here now. I think you meant for people at my 9 alts. That's true, that's true. I mean some... Not research, trade from that. If you play teachers in Colo, I'll trade you the location of the Shrouders and in return one steal your pops. That's... You know what? Tomorrow, I'm not playing teachers. Tomorrow, I'm playing, virtual. Infinite pop growth bug? Oh god, no. Please have mercy on me. Take it easy on my heart. The real solution to not having your pups stolen is playing machines. Apparently it's getting fixed next patch. We delve into the Shroud and communicate with the guy we wanted. Truly winning. We're on one with the Cosmos. We click this here because we need it. Carefree, sure, why not? Seemed like a nice fella. By the way, if there's a Shroud Forge, I'm gonna say it again, there ain't no way I'm getting the guy for them. There is 0% chance I'm getting them. Shroud Forge always wants to go down first, and even maybe do a covenant with this. It's just insanity to think I'd maybe have a chance. Decisions. Many decisions. Lab. How does your body's natural build work? Is it just other things? She just decides, hey, I'm gonna yoink your pops, and starts yoinking your pops, and there's nothing you can do about it until you're 30. But Sven lately has just been decking at her from the other side of the galaxy, which is pretty funny to see if you ask me. We also get this, we also continue to doing this. Fascinating. I don't really care about the priest output. Machine clones or infertility or hive. I think I'm gonna do machine virtual to ensure you can't touch me. I want to stay as far away as possible from your shenanigans and buffooneries. I'm gonna speed this up. This is going way too slow. Can I replace this? Yes, but what for? Tech, I guess. Gonna slap the tech here. Esthetician. Here we put on more crate. Actually, no. Solar panels and food. Gain attunement with it. Psionic aura. Interesting. Oh, that was very lucky. That's a lot of society. Phantom body snatchers plus early subterfuges. Civic tradition trees like for like +1 to K food by year 30. Yeah, that seems about what she usually does. Put this one here. Sonic aura. This. Contacts. This. Calling of creation, terraform a planet. Can I not dismiss you? Not yet. I don't have enough Shroud to do it either. Oh, I see. Livestock, or do you want hive pops too? Yeah, just livestock. It is the most annoying build to deal with. Not because it's good, just because it's funny. Capacity subsidies. Psionic supremacy. Mineral purification. We get this finally. Mining subsidies. We're moving the region of saints. Here I'm gonna slap it. Here I'm gonna open it. Thank you, like. Yep. Yeah, these numbers are what we got in the other attempt. This is so much better already. I'm actually gonna start researching the blockers because in 5 years we're gonna remove them. Fascinating. Am I in civilian economy? Yes. Ooh, that's technically speaking bad. Because I don't have anything to show for it. Okay, we're gonna get that. Okay, at least we get some growth from this. 3%, that's incredible. Oh, we get unity from this, I just realized now. Because they're natter blockers. Can I? I cannot do it yet. Jimenez. I'm gonna sell this. How do I have the energy store? After burner. Frozen Inferno, I haven't seen that in a while. Organic pop, amenities usage, upkeep. That sounds slightly better, but still bad. What do you get? Research. You're the head of researcher. What do you mean? Oh my god.
Our knowledge expands.
Alright, I'm not doing any of that. I'm gonna slap this here, build the last one, and then I'm just gonna build more of that. You know what? For the amenities I needed. UV lasers, sure. Delve, try to commune with it. Ranger's Lodge. How much will I have to pay if I slap one here? Actually, it's not worth it. It doesn't give enough tech to care. That's kinda high. I keep researching arc furnace and I keep just not building them. It's incredible. Charismatic 2. Let's see. Such raw power, sure. Fear campaign seems nice. Fusion campaign is nice. This might be needed in the future. The rest are whatever. Oh, we build this here, we build this here. Interesting. I'm getting all the minor artifacts I don't need. Instead of one in my hive. What the hell? Where is correctional section for bio? Cope. So true. We stop food. Because that's the one thing we need in this build, of course. I can remove the dense jungle. Okay, okay. I thought you weren't allowed to. Hold up, I need to put this in normal speed contacts. Might just keep on doing this. Construct an outpost. I can do this now. That is something that I should have done sooner. Since during no way we're gonna be able to get it through 0. Mystic Mastery, Attunement, it's gonna be 100, yes. There's something else, Mastery, Secrets, 100. I'd rather get the secrets, if I'm being honest. One negative trait picks, yes, I know. 600, what now? Establish a colony, no, why? Oh god. Or is it this way? Assimilating, hosting, fertilizing, divining, marveling, ascending, industrial regulating, upgrading a non-capital building, destroying a pirate. What do you mean destroying destroying a pirate fleet? What? Why? Okay, hold up, I'm gonna forget about the election. Chief presenter. Sure, you can remain there. Food processing. More energy. Can I reform now? 1 month. Let's see. I can slap here executive vigor. This seems relatively useful. Grasp the void, nihilist. Sure, Jensen's learning. Hold Hold up, I'm getting another message and this one is kind of important. Okay, that was kind of useless to see what the message was about. What's the angle here? Automate basics and work specialist jobs? Basically, yes and no at the same time. It's a bit of both. I'm gonna unpause. But we do need to automate all of the basics. And one that you always automate as anglers is this. It almost pays for itself because it does per divers and angler jobs. Okay, we got the arc furnace. We're gonna go for the destroyers now. I need to do any arc job over here.
Exploration complete.
You know what? Sure, let's go over there. That's like the worst thing I could do, but
Our knowledge expands.
they want me to dismiss the one guy I cannot afford to dismiss. Incredible things happening over here. Oh yeah, I forgot to reform. Away environmentalist. Hello, Catholic processing. And research speed. List. Army. We slap it here. Anglers. We slap it here. And finally, this one goes here. Delve. From the gauntlet. Okay, Sonic gliding. We're cooking. Where's the teachers? Mastery. For the attunement, I don't need the attunement. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be whatever. I'm kinda tempted to just click this. But no, I need to do 6p first. Some raw materials. Chemical. Can I slap anything here yet? Not yet. Admiral. Build more here. We replace this with clone vat. Clone vat. Clone vat. We make it go first. That one can wait. Removal of this. We can increase the energy. What sort of system are you using? I'm using the 1-star number 2. Sure. Actually, no, I need gases. I don't know where the gases are, but I need them. I forgot to switch to militarist economy. I think I like it or not, I'm gonna have to click automation building here. And just increase like this, the total jobs. Oh, right, I forgot. I can slap this one here. And finally, I can increase my economy. Wait, do I need this guy here? Hold up. Do you need like empty? What? Remove this. Great decisions, maybe then? What? Why does it not let me build it in the one I want? Phantom, do you know anything about teachers, like decisions? Why can I not make the choice there? Can I make it here at least? No. What? Is it because I don't have a slots? Is that why? Sanctum of the Composer is gonna replace this slot. Depends on planet size if I recall correctly. I'm gonna search it on the wiki. Hold up. Let's open the wiki. Unlock the decision. Okay, I swear you used to be able to click this and it sent you to the picture where it was. Now, I hate the fact that it doesn't. Where are these? Governance decisions? No, it should be on planets. Planetary management? Decisions. Actually, I can just. Shroud. Let's see. Fewer blockers than 3/4 of the planet size. Okay, so yes. It depends on the blockers. Okay, that's interesting to know. No. The problem is that this planet can do it, and I didn't know why. But this two cannot because of the blockers. So if I remove this, it's gonna be able to do it. Military theory. We wait. Now it... Okay. Now it does it. With that as well. Delve. Form a covenant. We've done the right thing. Now I should contact this guy. It's 300 to unlock, I think. Do that. Am I still buying? Am I selling? Okay. Do the Samsung. We do this. Fire control. On screen. Breaking a hard deal. Mostly because I don't know where the fuck they are. Confirm the covenant. Get that. We researched this. Okay, who's who here? Leaders. Scientist armor. The one guy who's not working anything. Head of research? Nope. Minister of Defense? Nope, that was his chief presenter. Sure, I'm gonna pick it as the chief presenter. Counselor, leader experience gain. Official capacity, monthly influence. Interesting. But that doesn't happen when you click on it while being... Huh. We're finally getting 0. Nope, I don't want 0 here. Shroud vegetation. Okay, with enough 0, we should be fine. Okay, I don't need... Actual I'm trolling, this should be this. My tech is so bad. But this is still somehow better than past attempts, kind of. If this doesn't work, legit the only option left is... coping with the game and... just going bioships, and you do a defensive thing. I can't really see any other option. Considering no way you're able to survive with these numbers. Bioship smallers defense, that's the only way I can see this survives until you get something. But at that point, another more powerful and real build is just gonna assassinate you. So what's the point of this build? I wonder. Just realized I haven't clicked farming subsidies. I really need to remove that fast. Let's see. Pop growth is 9. 11. 9. 7? What? 5, 7, and 11. Okay, they keep getting sustained because of the capital. Okay. That's good to know, Okay, we have another 0. Mastery. Secrets. 0. Now what the hell do we get from here? I don't think EV is the way. That's the only thing you can do. Or a Corvette Rush, but we don't have enough physics for that in neither attempt. We barely have the energy to sustain anything. The point of bringing something original interesting instead of clowns for two leader choice. I'm thinking. I don't really see this build going anywhere the way things are going. The problem with teachers is that it had a very niche build, but I don't think the niche build can survive. The niche build was... Actually, it might be able to. Getting so much engineering, getting the habitation things, and then just getting the Ecumenopolis fast. Which, all things considered, is not the worst option. Also, I have way too many of this. Okay, year 30 arrives. I'm saving with the numbers. Okay, at least we have alloys. Compared to other builds, we have income of alloys over the other builds, but then we don't really do anything with them because we're poor on everything else. I can probably stop buying this, I just realized. Hey, can you give me something interesting? I don't have enough zero for that one. I don't have enough of anything for anything. Okay, year 30, okay. So at least this way we get alloys, which is already better than before. Now we know how to do the blockers in the correct way. I need to remove this too. This raw income is nice, but we don't really have anything to put it with it. I'm gonna open Chrome again for a second. Where is it? Ascension perks. Okay, the old teachers build. If you're interested on it, hold up. Thought has a build about it. It's not this one. It's not this one. Yes, the Dark Consortium one. This is this build. The Dark Consortium build. It's an old meta build that basically you just cope with tech. This was good tech back in the day. And basically you just slowly get more tech until you get an Ecumenopolis. I don't know when he gets the Ecumenopolis. Okay, year 50, still no EQ. What the hell, thought? I'm trying to show what you do, and you fail me. Archaeology project requirements. Individualist. You're pacifist. You have a higher chance of picking this as AI. What? Okay, it needs to be the third one. Archaeology project decision. You need the anti-gravity engineering technology, that's why you need engineering. That's like bioship number alloys. That is true. If I made this a bioship's build, then maybe it's not as cooked. I don't like the fact that now I have so much engineering. Where the fuck is my engineering coming from? Summon the capital. That's interesting to see. Hold up, it's not showing the... what the hell? It's not showing the Chrome tab. Thank you. Is it not showing the Chrome tab? No, it decided not to show the Chrome tab. Okay, that's the Stellaris one. It changes. Okay, now it's here. Okay, let's go. I was trying to show this video of thought that he doesn't have the funny mode. Planetary management. The archaeology project requires the Ascension perk. It requires the second level tech of the that gives you more. I forgot the name. The anti-gravity one. Okay. It needs a lot of alloy. It needs not alloys, minerals, and the whole thing was that you don't build alloys until you get this. So technically speaking, yes, anti-gravity. This one. Technically speaking, we could rush engineering, switch back into physics once we get this tech. That way we get the energy we need because we're gonna have tech. Did it switch back? No, it didn't. By Phantom. Yeah, maybe the way to this is just doing the old archaeology project teachers build. How much food am I producing in total? Not even that much. To justify this, what am I using the most? On jobs. Okay, that's fair. Well, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm kinda tired. I spent a bit longer than expected doing this. Maybe an arc furnace can give the remaining alloys it requires to be a real build, but I have to do it faster. Tomorrow I'm not gonna play this. This is a build preparing for the tournament, not for tomorrow, nor for the qualifiers, so I'm gonna end this here. I'm tired now. So have a good one, everyone. Bye.